Alright boys, so I wanted to talk about a game that's pretty close to me, close to my heart, and that is Overwatch. I've been playing for a couple of years, not a year, not a couple of years, but I've been playing for a good amount of time now, and I've invested a lot of time in that game. Didn't get to the highest rank. I'm not top 500 or anything, but I got to diamond, and I think that is pretty decent, a decent rank. I think that is pretty respectable. But I haven't been playing for the past like 2 or 3 months, and that's just not because I don't like the game, but because the new Call of Duty released, and I've just been grinding that out, trying to get dark matter, that kind of stuff. But I will eventually go back to Overwatch after I'm done with that, because believe me, I do need a break from Call of Duty. I am getting a little bit burnt out on it, so it is good to play other games once in a while, obviously. Yeah, so this video is probably gonna be one of my many rants, but it isn't gonna be like a bad one. I'm not gonna be shitting on Overwatch, believe me, I would never do that. I really like the game. Again, put a lot of time into it. I'm just in love with everything, with the gameplay, the characters, the maps, how it looks, how it plays. It's a really fun game, and it's really chill. Of course, like, if you're playing competitive, there's gonna be tryharding, because it's competitive, you're supposed to try hard. But other than that, if you're playing quick play, it's super chill. Everything is just so nice about the game. You could just lay back and just put on some music, talk to some friends on Discord, just play shit in the background. It for real, it just helps you relax. But yeah, as much as I love this game, I'm not gonna lie, the player base has died down quite a bit. It is a 4-year-old game, which isn't that much if you think in terms of esport games, because CSGO is almost like 7-10 years old right now. I'm not sure exactly, but CSGO is pretty old, and CSGO has died also quite a bit, compared to its prime. But a lot of people still do play CSGO, and the same with Overwatch. A lot of people do still play Overwatch, contrary to popular belief. A lot of people think it's a completely dead game. It isn't. If you go on Activision Blizzard's website, if you do some research and look at the player base that logs in every month, it's still a decent amount. I think it's like 20 million players per month, which obviously isn't as much as it had in its prime, but it's not completely dead. There is still an active, thriving community of Overwatch, and I'm happy to see that. But at the same time, the game is a little bit old. I'm not gonna lie, it is getting a little bit old, nearing the end of its life cycle. Even though honestly, the meta and just everything about Overwatch, it's probably I'm not gonna say the best, but it's one of the best places that it's ever been, because almost every character is viable. It just depends on your personal skill and your personal preference. You can play any character, which I think is really good. There isn't just one character dominating the entire game constantly. It's good, man. So if Overwatch is still good and it has all these things going for it, why am I making this video? That's because how long are we gonna sit with the same game? There are content updates, and I do see Blizzard obviously trying to make the game better and perfect it, and they keep adding new content, new skins. A new map was added recently. I seen a video, I didn't play it yet, but yeah. But the thing is, it's just surface level content is what I'm trying to say. They haven't added anything major. It's been a while since we've added, so if we got a new hero and everything like that, it's been a long time. That brings me to my next point, which is Overwatch 2. Where the fuck is it? I'm not gonna sit here and talk about COVID-19 because I've done it in other videos, but obviously COVID-19 has impacted the development of Overwatch 2 and a lot of other games. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Overwatch 2 was set out to come in 2021. Like, that was never confirmed, but that was like the general consensus from the community. We all thought it was coming out in 2021 or the end of 2020 at least. We didn't get that, and I was on Twitter the other day and I stumbled across something, and apparently the big ball players from Blizzard, I'm talking, all the shareholders, all the head honchos, everyone who is actively involved in the development of the game and how it's marketed and all of that, they got together, and apparently it's not coming out in 2021 either, and neither is Diablo 4, but I don't really play Diablo, so it's not really important to me. But yeah, apparently Overwatch 2 is not coming out in 2021. Now, things can always change, but when we get an official release from a company like that, you usually tend to take it seriously. This wasn't just some random leak, because this was an actual announcement or whatever, something said by people at Blizzard working on Overwatch 2. So we can't really expect Overwatch 2 in 2021 either, which is not good because, like I said, Overwatch is a 4-year-old game. The player base is already not that amazing, not as much as it was before. So how long is Overwatch really going to survive? They're putting out constant content update, but I seriously don't think it's enough. And I'm not blaming developers at Blizzard, because I know they try their best, and I know they're really passionate about Overwatch, just like the community. But I seriously don't know if we can wait another year until we get a new Overwatch game. Like, I seriously don't. Obviously, I can't see into the future, so I don't really know what exactly they're planning to do with the Overwatch, franchise or whatever, if you can even call it that. So hopefully they release a demo or just something for players to get a taste, before the start of Q2 of the fiscal year. Just anything to keep our attention in our interest, because a whole ass year again with the same Overwatch content is gonna be a little bit hard to get behind, especially with the new, the new next gen consoles coming out. You really just gotta like make your game tailored to that, right? And obviously, a lot of people don't play Overwatch on console because it's just not that ideal, but the people who do, that is also important, So I feel like you kind of gotta line your release dates up with those kind of consoles, because those consoles are milestones. PC parts you get every year. Every year, Nvidia comes out with a new graphics card, or Intel or AMD comes out with a new, more powerful processor. But these new next-gen consoles, or consoles in general, you only get them every 4 or 5 years. When was the last time we got an Xbox? Besides the new one, like it was like 2, 3, 4, or 5 years ago, right? So I feel like it's important for super big studios like Blizzard and Activision to line their releases up with these new consoles. But obviously, I don't want them to rush the game, right? I really want them to take as much time as they want, but I also want them to communicate something with us, give us a date, just release a demo, a beta, just anything. Just give us some content to look forward to, because as of right now, a lot of people think Overwatch 2 isn't even coming out, They think this is the last Overwatch game and I'm just gonna stop playing and this is it, because it's getting stale and a little bit boring. So it needs to come out as soon as possible. Again, don't have to rush it, just give us something, just communicate with your community. Blizzard is really good at doing this, so I'm not too worried about that, but just something needs to come out from them. I know I've been mostly negative this entire video, but there is some hope. So with the Twitter post that said, Overwatch 2 most likely isn't coming out in 2021, there was also a slide that gave us some details about Overwatch 2, not major ones, but I thought that was pretty cool. Apparently Overwatch 2 is going to follow the Call of Duty framework, the one that Modern Warfare popularized, where the game is free to play and you get content for free. So I'm talking DLCs, whatever content updates, you get that for free, and it's like a live service game basically. It already is, but you know what I mean. The only thing with free to play games is that you need a source of revenue, so they're probably gonna have microtransactions and in-game items that you can buy, like skins and shit, just like Modern Warfare, but I'm completely fine with that as long as the player base grows and you just get more people. That just makes the game healthier, right? Because you just get a better variety of people and that kind of stuff. You just have more people playing it. One downside of it being free to play, if Overwatch does decide to go in that route, is hackers. You see in Modern Warfare, you see in Warzone, it's just the hacker problem right now is horrible. It's almost unplayable. I'm not the biggest Warzone fan, just not the biggest Battle Royale fan in general. I do play it because I just like Modern Warfare. I do tolerate it, but if you are a Warzone fan, I can tell that it's really fucking bad right now. So that is one downside of free to play games. And if Blizzard is confident their anti-cheat system, I'm pretty sure they could pull it off, but only time will tell. We just have to sit and wait. So yeah, I just want to wrap this up by saying hopefully Blizzard does release something quarter to a fiscal year. It sounds so cringe saying that, hopefully they do release something before the end of the year, sometime in the middle. Just anything, an animated short or just a cutscene, just anything, just any news about the game, any updates would be really helpful for the community and just gamers in general, because even if you didn't play the first Overwatch, you might get hooked from the trailers or something from Overwatch 2. Blizzard, Activision, they're really good at marketing, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll just have to sit and wait. Hopefully we do get something soon, but I don't know, we never know, right? But yeah, anyway, thank you for listening to my rant, and bye.